with more Forza Horizon 6. I am loving this game. It's so good, isn't it? What do you think? Do you like it? Are you having fun with it? Have you completed it already? I know lots of people have already 100% completed it, which is incredible. But yes, what a game. I am loving it. So many cool cars, so many cool views as well. There's some beautiful little spots like this one up with the blue flowers, and you got the mountain in the background and the city skyline. I think it's really cool. What a great game. And we're here today to discuss, was I right or was I wrong? Was I correct in my, like, what I wanted to see? Did we get it? Did we not? I'd love to know. So let's get into it. And we're going to start with toe gaze. Was I right or wrong? Toe gaze was the first one I said. I'd love to see how we did toe gaze. So let's go and find out. Here we go. So I wasn't quite right about the toe gaze. I did hope that we were going to be able to just pull up and run with someone. I thought that would be cool, and then you'd like go back up and get the second run, you know, as the lead vehicle and then the chase vehicle. It's not quite like that in this. You do have to pull up, and it is like a proper event. So I was sort of half right. We definitely got the toe gaze, which is cool. We didn't get as many as I thought we would. And it's only one run as well. So what I sort of understand a toe gaze to be is... Oh, he's cut me off. Is you sort of chase the other car down the hill. The idea is that if you can overtake it, it's very good. But the idea is that you just sort of stay close to the car and that they can't lose you. You know, you're just as good. You sort of stay close and you're trying to race down the hill. Then you go back up and you switch positions. So then you have the lead and the chase switch. A bit like drifting, right? You have two runs and then it's the best of the two runs. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps it's a different sort of toe gaze. I don't know. Like there. That's what we want to do. So yeah, so it's not quite what I thought the toe gaze would be, but we did get toe gaze. And it is good fun, you know, it's just more racing really, which is always great fun. Oh, he's up the inside, you cheeky boy. But yeah, really great game. I'm loving it. I love the toe gaze. Again, I wish there was more. It's only, you only get like 3 proper toe gaze events that I've found so far, maybe a few more. But yeah, not too many. I would like more. I'm a greedy boy, so I would always like more from that. But yeah, the toe gaze, great fun. You get beaten up, but they work, and it's absolutely brilliant as we beat the Subaru. There you go. Half right. Half right. Okay, so the second thing that I was sort of hoping for, predicting something else, was the soft lock for gearboxes. So what my plan was... So I have it in manual with clutch, and my plan with that was to be able to jumping a paddle shift car like this. This is the Ferrari FXX. As you can see, it's like it's a very fast sequential gearbox car. So I have it manual and clutch. So if I push the clutch in and I rev it, we go nowhere, right? In fact, we roll backwards. So we don't actually go anywhere. So we do roll. So the clutch is on because the clutch is in. So if I lift off the clutch, we accelerate. And I can, with no clutch, paddle shifts. No problem. So that's a sort of soft lock. That works. That makes sense in my brain. You have the clutch to pull away. Okay, fair enough. Then you don't need the clutch. Changing down, we don't need the clutch. It's perfectly okay. Okay. So then we can jump in a different car. Okay, so now we're in a 131 Abarth. We're in the older Abarth. And again, so we know this has got a manual gearbox. So we put the clutch in, we put into first, rev it, we don't go anywhere. If I lift the clutch off, we start driving. Again, I have to change with the clutch into neutral. If I don't, and I try and flat shift, you'll see the neutral and the revs go all the way out because the clutch isn't in, but it will still change. So we drive, we change. You see the rev, and you hear the whoa, whoa. But if we change, you don't get that. Boom. So yes, so then the manual works. So that is what we were sort of looking for, is manual with clutch works in the manual with clutch car, and the flappy paddles works in a flappy paddle car. However, there is a slight issue. Now, you like that? Quick change. This is a Ferrari 812 Superfast. Now, this only has a flappy paddle gearbox. A lot of supercars do come with a manual option, and they're like very sought after and what have you. This Super 12 does not. This only has a manual gearbox. So, yet again, we push the clutch in, we put it into first, and we pull away. Okay, everything's working so far. But let's change gear. Hang on. It's revving out, like our manual with the clutch did. So that's very strange, because this is only a sequential car. Now, you can add a racing gearbox to a car, and as soon as you add a 6-speed racing gearbox, or any of the racing gearboxes, I believe, it will change it to like a sequential box. But it's very strange that this doesn't have it. Like I say, you see it, the revs, how it revs up? It's more prominent with this than in the Abarth. There's a lot more power. So we're sort of half there. So we're sort of 1 for 2. We got 2 halves that have made a 1 so far. So yeah, our predictions are sort of 1 for 2. I don't really know. We're half there on both accounts. I don't know. Anyway, number 3. What was that one?
Number 3 was, do we get any new customization? And we have. This is an S2000. I absolutely love this car. But I never really drive it because you can't really do anything to it. However, in this game, we have now been able to add a massive wide body kit to it, which I think blends in really nicely and makes it look really cool, especially from the back with those wide hips. So yeah, so there's definitely more customization. CRX as well has got some new customization. We can actually add side skirts to it and create a whole body kit. Finally, which is really nice, because the CRX has been, they did us dirty on the CRX since Forza Motorsport 4. So yeah, I really like this car as well. I'm very fond of the CRX. I really like it, and being able to actually do stuff to it now is brilliant. I'm so pleased. So yes, number 3, will we get more customization? The answer is yes, and we have, and it's really good. Do we want more? The answer is yes. I'm very greedy, and I could always do with more bumpers, body kits, wings, whatever it could be. So yes, maybe interior pieces, something like that. I don't know. But yes, we got more, but I still want more. So we were right on that one. Hooray!
My 4th prediction was about the weather and how the car would feel in the rain and in snow and things like that. Unfortunately, the game has only just sort of come out. It's only been out for a week or so. So we've only got the summer season. So it hasn't rained too much yet. So I haven't really been able to test that. But we do have lots of tyres. There are lots of different types of tyres, which could indicate that it could be a cool thing to have. I did rebuy the Mustang Shelby GT500 and I put racing slicks on it, but unfortunately there's no rain, which is a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. But yes, we now have off-road and rally tyres. We also have snow tyres. We have drag tyres. There are semi-slicks, there are sports, there are full slicks, there are horizon slicks. So there's lots of different styles of tyres to use now, which is really cool. So perhaps when the winter season comes, we're going to need those snow tyres. If all of this is covered in snow, that could be really cool. So we'll have to report back on that one. I haven't had time to test, unfortunately, but it's because we're having such a wonderful, wonderful summer here in Japan in Forza Horizon 6. So there we go. And finally, the 5th thing that I was hoping for was a good launch day. And I tell you what, we got that one. I was very surprised, but we really did get it. The launch of this game was flawless for me personally. I don't know how others felt, but for me personally, this was a great game to get into straight away. I did get the early access edition, so we were there like 4 days early before the game officially launched. and it worked flawlessly. I pre-installed the game on the Thursday night. I got to it on the Friday afternoon. I have a daughter, I had to go to bed and wake up early in the morning, so I didn't get a chance to play it at release. But when it pre-installed fine, I loaded the game up fine, everything worked. There was no glitches, there was no hiccups, everything just worked perfectly. We joined, well, we had people join us. I then streamed on the Saturday, like the second day of early access. I had people join my lobby, I joined other people's lobbies. We changed the leadership of the lobby and everything was smooth. We got into other games, we did other things, it was really smooth and it worked really, really well. So I was very, very impressed. The only issue that I have had with this entire game was when you get to the house that's 10,000 credits and you have to clear all the rubble out of the way. I couldn't clear the rubble. That seemed to be an issue for me. I turned the game off, turned it back on, because I couldn't then do anything else from that menu. The game worked fine after that. I left it a day or two, came back to it, and it worked. I don't know if it was something I did or if it was an update that they did, but it then worked, and I've not had another problem since. Very, very impressed with how this has launched. It launched at, I say, a decent frame rate. It's decent for myself. The screens take a lot. So for me to run this game and it work, and I didn't really have to, all I had to do was just lower a few things and it works fine and it looks great and it's smooth and the steering feels smooth, everything's good. It works just as good on the wheel as it does on the controller. Yeah, very, very impressed with the launch day. It's very, very, it was just flawless. It was very good, very good. I'm very impressed that we got a game that worked on day one and hasn't faltered since. It hasn't faltered since. And since, like I say, since the full release on the Monday, the game again has worked fine. Since then, we have still joined other people's convoys, had new people join us. We've been in and out, we've done races, we've done just cruising, drifting, all sorts of things, and everything's worked great. So yeah, very, very impressed. Very impressed with Forza. It's not often I say I'm impressed with a game, especially Forza. But I think they've really knocked this one out of the park. I don't think the game is anything particularly special. I think it feels like a massive update to Forza Horizon 5. But I don't think that's a bad thing for me personally. I really like the Forza games. I've been there since Forza 1. I've been there since since Project Gotham Racing. So for me, it's great. I love this. I think it's fantastic. I'm really happy with it. But if you are new to Forzas and you like, then I think you'll love it. If you're not new to Forza, just be aware that it's more Forza. If you're done with Forza, maybe give this one a miss. But I think it's great. I do think it's probably the best one yet. I don't think the acting is very good or the storyline was very gripping. But it did make me feel a bit nostalgic to going back to the old ways of the wristbands from the original Horizons. So yeah, it was a bit of everything. It was sort of nostalgic, it was new, I love the map, the cars are great. I think we're going to get a lot more cars with DLCs and add-ons and weekly drives and things like that, so don't worry too much about, oh, there's not as many cars and stuff like that. I'm sure they'll be coming. But there you go. I love this game. I thoroughly love it. It's really, really good. If you don't have it, I would recommend it. I think it's definitely worth a look. If you've got Game Pass, give it a go. I think you get it for you get 10 hours worth of play on Game Pass with it. So yeah, definitely give it a try and see what you like. See if you like it. See if you think it's pretty good. But there we are. Thank you very much for checking out this video. I do appreciate that. There is more up here. There's a whole playlist down here. What do you think of Forza Horizon 6? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? I mean, the views. Aren't the views incredible? I mean, it's such a good game. I do hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're having fun with it. If not, let me know why. Leave a comment down below and say, I don't like the game because it's rubbish. But yes, till next time, stay safe. I'll see you soon. Peace. Bye.